Give it up for the author of You're My Favorite.
Author Ginny Priem.
Let's give it up for
Ginny Priem, everybody. Hi, Ginny.
I love speaking. It's actually one of my favorite ways to connect with people because I'm so passionate about helping people share their stories and overcome what's theirs. Something that's happened or happening or that we've faced that we think isn't big enough to acknowledge or to work through or to share or be open. We might even be embarrassed about it or carry around some shame or guilt or stigma or some other feelings that go along with what you went through or could even be going through right now. If I share my story and I peel back the layers of the anger and the hurt, and I really can show that vulnerability and authenticity of like what I went through, I know that's going to resonate with other women and people that have been through hard times and know that there is light on the other side. In my situation, I didn't know what to do next. So what did I do? I got my nails done. Now, grief is a funny thing. And so let me explain. This wasn't a conscious decision. It wasn't my life imploded and then the next day I was like, you know what I think I'm gonna do? Go get a manicure. But in that moment of that shock and that state that you're in, sometimes all you can do and all I could do was look at my schedule and do the next thing until I could get my head straight and start on my path forward. Think about what you would like to gather. In my gathering process, I learned about things like gaslighting, triangulation, narcissism. And I know these words are just thrown around flippantly these days, but I'm talking about a deep curiosity and understanding of what is narcissism even. The topics that I speak on, growing through adversity, they're not just helping you be a better person in your personal life. It can help you become a better leader. It can help you become a better partner, a better friend. From my perspective, the difference between just getting through it or going through it and growing through it is that resilience piece, people want to leave their trauma behind and not really deal with it. But in order to experience that growing component, you have to look it straight in the eyes and face it head on. Is there something really mean or icky that you tell yourself or have told yourself in the past? I see some heads nodding, and I know it's okay. It's like an uncomfortable question. Okay, now what I want you to do is turn to the person next to you and say that terrible thing to them. I'm just kidding. We're not going to do that. The look of horror on everyone's faces. That's the point. If you wouldn't say that to the person next to you, or to a cute baby, or to my adorable dog, which you better not, why do we say that to ourselves? As human beings, we are naturally wired and designed to be resilient and to bounce back. But that's not what I want you to leave this room today thinking about, is just bouncing back. I want you to think about propelling and growing forward. My number one piece of advice is start with yourself. So stop worrying about what everybody else thinks and being the version that other people think that you need to be, and start with getting to know who you really are and rebuild that confidence, trust your intuition, and start there so that you can become your own favorite.